So you're looking to buy your first home, you're excited. What do we need to do? Well, the first thing, assuming you've already been pre-approved by your mortgage broker, is down payment. Now, down payment is something that people think of on closing. I'll have the money later on when I'm ready to close the property. However, you do need roughly about 5% of that down payment upfront with your offer. Most times when you're buying a place, they want a certified check with the offer or within 24 hours after the offer as part of a good faith deposit. So just remember, when you're looking to buy, it's one thing to have your down payment ready to go on closing, but you do need part of that up front, and on closing there'll be the rest of the down payment plus some other closing costs. Okay, so you just bought your first home, your dream home. You've put aside your down payment for closing and you're ready to go. However, it's very important to know that it's not just the down payment that you're going to be coming up with on closing. There's going to be other closing costs associated with buying your first home, such as land transfer tax. And even though you're a first-time home buyer, you do get a credit. You may have some more land transfer tax to pay depending on your purchase price. You have the lawyer, he or she who does the paperwork for you. That could run you $1,500 to $2,000. If you purchased your home with less than 20% down, you had it insured by CMHC, there is a HST on that premium, and although the premium is added to the mortgage, the HST is due on closing, just like buying a shirt in the store. You could have a property tax holdback. The vendor is only responsible for the taxes on the property up to the day of closing. You're responsible for them afterwards. So there may be a holdback to make up the difference. Home insurance, if you've been renting, you're maybe not used to having house and fire insurance, that will be mandatory for your first place, so that's due on closing. Moving costs, these are all the things that together are small, but when you add them all up, it's a lot, and it's a reason why when you sit down with a mortgage professional, obviously it's easy to calculate your down payment. However, we're also going to go through all these other costs that you're going to have to be prepared and budget for on closing. When clients are looking to buy, we'll talk about down payment. They also want to know, is there a difference between resale versus new construction when it comes to closing costs? And the generic answer is no. There's a lot of the same on both sides. However, some of the differences are, one of them is the HST on the full purchase price for new construction. Very different from resale. You don't pay any tax on the purchase, but when buying new construction, you're required to pay 13% HST on that purchase price. Now, most builders vary that in or adjust the purchase price of the home to cover that, so it's not a closing cost to you, but you do have to make sure that that's what the builder's doing, so it's not a surprise at the end. Some of the other slight differences are with new construction, you'll have utility cost hookups that are not there with resale. You may have tree planting or some school levy taxes on new construction that again are not there with a resale home. A new home warranty cost on a new build versus a resale. So those are the slight differences. Again, it's good to sit down with your mortgage professional just so you understand what your costs are going to be, whether you're buying new or buying resale.